inspires me is being African and staying true to myself. So nowadays, modern girls tend to make African girls feel like they're not good enough. I mean, we African, we have brown skin, why not embrace it? I'm inspired by the looks, the brains, and how we made as Africans, because we're born of greatness. Not only are that, we true leaders and warriors. So let us be proud of who we are and stay true to our roots.
To me, the future is female means that we must look to the female archetype for alternative forms of leadership. It means we ask, what do we learn from the female energy in our lives? It means we live in a world that is emotional intelligent, a world which we are linked, not ranked.
Growth is something that I strive for in everything that I do. And this program has helped me do just that, grow. I've had my highest highs and my lowest lows on this journey, and I've learned that the rain is very much necessary for the flower that I am to grow. I know way more than I did entering the program, and I emerge a mentally and emotionally stronger being who is more than able and ready to take on the world.
I would advise young women to grab every opportunity that comes their way and not be afraid to put themselves out there, because that's the only way they will succeed, and that they mustn't be afraid to create opportunities if there aren't any, because they are great, because they are the daughters of the Most High.
As a person that has struggled with a low self-esteem and a lack of confidence, going through this program of Miss Teen Social Entrepreneur, I have managed to see myself as a confident and enthusiastic entrepreneur in the making. So what I look forward to is inspiring people just like myself, people my age, and letting them know that you are able to be a confident person and to go after what you dream for and what you wish for.
Winning would mean believing and knowing that it's not only about the title itself, but what the title holds of being a social entrepreneur within your community. It would mean that I was some kind of inspiration which contributes to my why. And lastly, it would mean that I was able to share my enthusiasm of empowering and being able to grow and nurture my mind to help those around me and inspire those around me.
Sisterhood to me is being there for one another. It is solidarity and sticking together as sisters, not sabotaging each other and going behind each other's back. It is to love another woman with the same values as you and not judge them. It is to stick together as sisters and be someone's shoulder to cry on. Sisterhood is not lying about people, but standing together as one. Sisterhood is never having to stand alone and never having to sabotage people.
I may have missed out on a lot of opportunities, but then that doesn't mean that I do not know what is meant for me. And I do know that for sure. I do not know what life has in store for me in the next 5 years. Therefore, with knowing that I may have not achieved my goals, I can still reassess my goals by actually finding out why exactly I didn't achieve my goals back then. So I think re-evaluating my goals would be the best decision ever.
I think I've impacted the youth at most to show them that you need to stand up and do things for yourself, because at the end of the day, the world only offers so much opportunities, and if you're not fast enough to take yours, someone else is going to grab yours. I've also inspired that the younger generation won't live in a world full of despair and torment, because we as the youth will make the world a better place.
I'm inspired by history and the opportunity that the youth have to write their own history. I believe that history is our birthright and our lifeline, and therefore I am inspired each and every single day to be the best version of myself, to give my all, and to do all things that I can possible for my country and its people, so that I can ensure that I leave my mark as a human being in the history that my generation of visionaries is trying to create.
I've learned that nothing comes easy in life. As a person, you have to work very hard for what you want to achieve in life. And I've learned to be brave, strong, independent, vibrant, and to make sure that I make things in time and never allow any negative influence to determine everything that I want to do in future.
I've learned a lot about myself on this journey. And one of the most important things is the definition of beauty. Beauty does not define who you are. What defines who you are is knowledge. The knowledge that you have within yourself and how you use that to change the world.
The advice that I'll give to someone my age is to live life to the fullest, take a leap and define gravity. Don't rush growing up. Friends will come and go, but that will only define your character as an individual. Always remember that being cool is just an opinion. You cannot live your life being someone you're not. It's okay to say no. And when the going gets tough, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Winning Miss Teen SESA will mean more than just winning a title. It will mean that this is the gateway to providing and opening up to new opportunities for myself and others as I strive to make this opportunity beneficial for myself and others. Secondly, this will mean that this is the beginning of creating a better strategy linking to uplifting and empowering young businesswomen. And lastly, this will mean that this is the beginning of building and uplifting young game changers.
My most memorable part of the Miss Teen SESA journey has definitely got to be when I was first introduced to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. It made me realize that every individual actually has a role in ensuring the sustainability of the world, and that the sustainability can be assured through any medium. It can be through entrepreneurship, it can be through leadership, it can be through education, and it can be through the fact that you're just a woman.
I'll be more confident in myself and inspire those with insecurities to be more confident in themselves. I would love to volunteer, and if a leadership role presents itself, I will ensure that I leave no one behind, courtesy of the United Nations. I will not keep quiet about what needs to be said, and I would love to make my innovative ideas a reality.
During my journey as a Miss Teen Social Entrepreneur finalist, I have learned 3 main skills. One being identifying social issues, for example, fighting for communities who face daily problems and environmental issues. I've learned to identify business opportunities in order to start my own sustainable business and generate income from my capital. I've learned public speaking, in which I'm able to communicate my message effectively to others. The 3 main skills I have learned is public speaking, identifying business opportunities, and recognizing unjust issues.